Hello, dear students. That I'm a teacher of Bucharest State University, Faculty of Foreign Languages. That for today we have the phonetic classes, and I would like to conduct the principles of intonation, the types of intonation, that how important it is intonation in our speech. Let's see. That intonation is about how we say these things rather than what we say. The way the voice rises and falls when the speaking, in other words, the music of the language. There are two basic patterns of intonation. They are falling intonation and rising intonation. That in speaking you can see other types of intonation too, like rising falling or falling rising, low or high, but the most important ones they are falling tones and rising tones. Okay, let's start with the falling tone. That when we use the falling tones, it is commonly found in the statements, in the commands, in double HR questions, confirmatory question tags, and exclamations. Okay, let's see some examples. Like in a just simple sentence, we use the falling tone. Nice to meet you. You see, nice to meet you. There is a falling tone. Then when you are going to make a command, write your name here. Write your name here. There is a falling tone. In double HR questions, whose bag is this? Whose bag is this? Or the question tags. It doesn't seem to bother him much, does it? See, does it? Again, you can see the falling tone. Or in exclamations. How nice of you! How nice of you! Again, you can see the falling tone. Okay, now we'll see the rising tone. That rising intonation invites the speaker to continue talking. It's normally used with yes or no questions or the question tags that are real questions. Let's see some examples. And yes, no questions. Do you like your new teacher? You see, the answers will be yes I do, or no I don't. That have you finished already? Yes I have. No I haven't. You see in yes or no questions. May I borrow your dictionary? There is a rising tone. Do you have any magazines? Here you can see the rising tone. Do you sell stamps? Again, you can see the rising tone. Why? Because they are yes or no questions. Then the question tags, when there is a real question tags. We have met already, haven't we? Oh, you like fish, don't you? That you are a new student, aren't you? The view is beautiful, isn't it? You see all the words, all question tags that real happens, that in this case we should use the rising tones. That as we said above, that except rising and falling tones, there are a combination of two tones. That we sometimes use a combination of rising and falling intonation in the same sentence. The combination is called rise-fall or fall-rise intonation. That rise-fall intonation, that we use rise-fall intonation for choices, for lists, for unfinished thoughts, and conditional sentences. Let's see some examples. You see that, does he speak German or French? You see the German in a rising tone, French in a falling tone. Why? Because there is a choice. I like football, tennis, basketball, and volleyball. When you are making a list of things, the first word starts in a rising tone and the last one in a falling tone. Do you like my new handbag? Well, the leather is nice, but I don't like it. You see, the laser is here in a rising tone and the nice in a falling tone. Unless they insists, I'm not going to go. It is a conditional sentences. Okay, let's see the full rise intonation. The main function of full rise intonation is to show the speaker is not certain of the answer they are giving to a question, or it is reluctant to reply. It's also used in polite requests or suggestions. Let's see some examples. Okay, when there is a reluctance. So you would be willing to confirm that? Well, I suppose so. You see, the one word starts in a falling tone and goes to the rising tone. Suppose that you didn't see him on Monday. I don't quite remember. You see, again, it starts in a falling tone and goes on to the rising tone. And that's all about the rising and falling tones of the words that one more thing, my dear students, they are choosing either rising or falling tones. It's up to your mood, of course. It's up to the situation. Sometimes you can say one word in a rising or in some cases in a falling tone. There is no exact rule about using rising or falling tones. Good luck in your education. Good luck in your studies. Have a nice day.